We're up to episode 10 of Spoon Stuff Stories, the show Mrs. Sick animates and that I narrate. I think it's pretty good. You should check it out.
Hey guys, this is Daniel.
Hey Daniel, this is Guys. Wait, no, Sick. Damn it. Anyway, hi, how's it going, Danny boy? Are the pipes are calling? I hear that's a thing that happens when you are of the Dan name. Care to confirm?
I just wanted to make this video real quick to kind of discuss what we're going to be going through in this next video with the topic of atheism.
Oh fine, just ignore me and my inane prattle. Oh well, at least you're going to talk about a topic close to my heart, the theism of A. That's the belief that a giant letter A is going to come from outer space, knock the Earth off its axis and send it spiraling into the sun. Best religion ever.
Now, I know atheism is more of a sensitive topic.
Alright, no, never mind. He means the other one. Atheism. That's the slightly less world-endy one. Oh well, I like that too, even if it doesn't mean the death of all the humans. However, sensitive topic for who exactly? I guess the people who take, yeah, I don't actually believe the same thing as you, as a massive personal attack, as if they actually said, I hate you and your family, and I'm going to piss in all your cereal. Yeah, those guys are sensitive about everything.
And I want you to know that I've met many people who are atheists. In fact, many of my friends are atheists.
Yeah, I'm sure. And you're totally not going to prove that, in fact, you are either totally full of shit and don't have any, or have never thought to talk to them about it, because the things you say are so ignorant it beggars belief. No, that never happens when theists talk about their atheist friends/interactions. No.
And I've had discussions with them, and that's where a lot of my material came for this next video.
We shall see. In fact, I'll be pretty impressed if you manage to say, I don't know, let's go with 50% things that aren't completely ridiculous. In fact, if you do that, I shall eat my own face. Haha, little does he know I don't actually have a face, so I win either way. Go me.
So I want you to understand that when we discuss who atheists are or why some people may choose to be atheists.
Already a huge screw up. Nobody chooses to be an atheist the same way you wouldn't choose to believe in God. It is a do or don't. It's not complicated, but the word choice doesn't make sense. That's like saying you choose to believe whether or not whiskey is a health drink. You either do, or you're a bad person who hates the truth.
It's not out of a hateful or spiteful kind of attitude when I explain this.
Why did you feel the need to clarify that? Like, are you going to be shouting at me or something? Because it's never occurred to me that even with the more dishonest and idiotic theist talky boys, that they are saying things out of hate or spite. I assume it's out of ignorance and or just plain dumbitude.
This is more of if atheism, this particular worldview, is true.
If? How dare you insinuate that I am a piece of human garbage like that? Exclamation mark, question mark. I cannot believe that you were going to say you weren't going to be doing this out of hate or spite or whatever, and then you go and use the word if. Never have I been more offended in my entire life. Apart from that one time someone offered to buy me a drink and only paid for a 25ml single. The nerve! What's even the point? Had to order the other Sept-10 vegan tuple myself. Disgraceful. By the way, that's a clever maths joke. Trust me.
Then these are the implications of atheism and how it could affect the environment.
Right, atheism being true would literally have no effect on anything. Because atheism being true is like the default state of the universe, and I don't mean it in that stupid rocks are atheist kind of way. I mean just in an until humans come along and start thinking about God, nothing even happens. So anything that might happen due to the theist boys only happens because of them. And hell, just because atheism is true doesn't stop them from making those choices that affect us all based on their beliefs. So again, nothing changes.
How could it affect the world? How could it affect absolutely everything? So,
was that a Freudian slip? How could it infect the world? Well, you know what? I actually like that. I want to infect the world with atheism. Give everyone a bad case of the secular flu. You just try to stop me. I'll cough my lack of belief right in your face. From my non-face.
I just want to say that right before we go into this video. So, I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Wait, the video hasn't even started yet? What even? So, did you say some stupid shit and you want to get in front of it before people take it the wrong way? Well, how about you say what you mean instead? I will never understand people who just blurt out a load of crap straight to camera. They should do what I do, write down a load of crap, and then record it. Completely different thing that is.
Hey guys, I'm Daniel Hill.
Did this video literally just start again? Dude, you can clearly edit. Why not, do that to fix it? I didn't even know. But hey, at least you aren't doing that bizarro aspect ratio anymore. So there's that at least. Also, didn't you have hair before? Wait, no. That's a hat. Sneaky.
And today we're going to be going further into why we believe in Christianity over every other worldview.
Wait, I thought we were talking about atheism. Okay, fine. I assume you believe it because it's what someone else who had influence in your life believed and they wanted you to believe, so they basically made you believe it. Hey, that's fine. That's better than no friggin' reason, because that literally is what would have to happen if you came to those exact conclusions completely on your own. And honestly, if you had, that'd be pretty damned weird.
So, with that, we're going to discuss atheism.
Oh, strange. So, not actually talking about why you believe Crimsbianity then? Or is it through the lens of why you aren't an atheist? Or more likely through the lens of why you don't understand what atheism is? But you sure are gonna pretend you do, because looking silly on the internet is the only way you can get off.
Atheism is the disbelief or the lack of belief in the existence of God or gods.
Hey, an accurate description of Athie boys. Nice, high fives all around. Now the question is, as it always is, in these particular type of, well, that was a 10 out of 10 gymnastics routine. Now how exactly is he going to completely screw up the landing? Ending up breaking both legs so hard they fly off and decapitate all three judges. And it turns out, judges, not a fan of that.
There are different forms of atheism. Some are naturalists, meaning that everything came into being through natural causes.
Yeah, that's a common perspective and one I kind of hold to myself, generally speaking. Now, that isn't to say I couldn't be convinced of some other means, especially if you have the evidence to back it up. But in all likelihood, no matter what caused the uni fella, it'll have some sort of natural cause. Hell, even if God boys do the real, well, proving them so would bring them into the world of nature in a sense, as they are just another part of how reality works. So basically, I will always be correct all of the time and fight me.
Some are atheists so that they can live however they want.
And then you go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like,
so that they can live however they want.
Oh, you didn't even sing it. But yeah, no one is an atheist because they want to do any particular thing, because that's not how belief works. If you believe in God, even if you want to live in some fashion that goes against that God's teachings, and you call yourself an atheist, guess what? You aren't an atheist. And no, that's not gatekeeping. That's just how words work. You still believe in all the God crap. You haven't stopped. And if you do stop, then you wouldn't be not believing because you want to do whatever you want. You just don't believe anymore. Also, just because you don't believe doesn't actually mean you get to do whatever you want, at least not without consequences that will stop you, because as the meme goes, we live in a society.
A good example of this is from Frank Turek, who often goes to many college campuses, and he'll ask students,
Frank Turek? Why? And college students? More why? You know what disgusting trait they all have in common? They are the worst thing that you could possibly be. Humans. It's just sickening, and not in the me way, but in the bad way. Seriously though, Frank Turek is, let's just say, probably someone that I need to get around to covering. If I haven't already, because it's entirely possible I have, he does say a lot of the silly.
If you knew that Jesus was real and that he was the Lord of your life, would you choose to follow him?
So if Jesus was real and you knew he was real, you wouldn't be an atheist? Forget about the following him bit and or the Lord of your life bit. That's irrelevant, because knowing things exist and agreeing with them is a different subject entirely. Your point is that people do not believe in Jesus because they want to do what they want. Well, this person, in this concept, clearly does believe. I don't think you know what atheist means. I am the big surprise.
Quite often, he said that they will say no.
Just no? Or would they explain that that's a stupid question that doesn't make any sense? Yeah, I'm sure some of them would, because they don't really understand what's being asked. I mean, college kids are often, how you say, smashed off their tits. But I bet the ones who were paying attention and understood the subject probably explained how he's talking a bunch of horse gubbins. Although, I bet he probably counts that as a no for his big-brained smart boy points.
So, let's look at those 4 questions that we discussed earlier. Origin, meaning, morality, and destiny.
Wait, what are you talking about now? This video has barely started. You can't just throw in a concept from somewhere else and expect me to know what you're talking about. I mean, you've already had 2 intros in this one video. You could have gotten rid of one of them and done a quick explain for frig's sake. This is just bad video making, my dude. Sort your shit out.
And let's apply those to atheism. So, origin. If naturalism or atheism was true,
Naturalism and atheism are not the same thing, you dumb gravy boat. What is wrong with you theist preacher types? Why can't you ever just take atheism for what it is? You want to talk about naturalism? Fine, talk about it, but it's not strictly an atheist worldview. There are plenty of spiritual, naturalistic philosophies. Just please stop being so dumb. It's annoying.
then we are simply here by chance. Darwinianism or macroevolution. And life originated from a single-cell organism that eventually evolved over billions of years and created the world that we know today.
Darwinianism, by which you mean evolution, is not chance. It's not. And every time one of your lot says that this or that is just chance, God will kill another angel. Because it's not a chance. It doesn't work through chance. Natural selection is not chance-based. It's a process. And saying that it's all just a chance tells me that you have no idea what you are talking about. Which would shock me, but I'm not that naive.
Now, scientific evidence overwhelmingly confirms that the universe exploded into being out of nothing.
That's just wrong. The only people who call the Big Bang an explosion these days are theists and morons, and I assume there's probably a little bit of overlap there, isn't there? It's not an explosion. Stop calling it an explosion and maybe go actually read what it is before going on the internet and making yourself sound like an ignorant dumbass.
And at one point in the universe. But, according to the atheist, that explosion came from nothing and by chance created everything in perfect order.
Oh look, you still don't know what you're talking about. Why? Why do you insist on doing this kind of crap? This, the atheist, doesn't exist because atheism is not a monolith with a single belief system, which you yourself said. So I don't understand why you are acting like you don't know that. And the whole universe came from nothing is again only something you say, because you aren't paying attention to what is being explained to you. I'll put it super simply. The before Big Bang state of the universe is almost certainly not nothing. Wind your f***ing neck in, dickhead.
Even Fred Hoyle, who's an atheist and a British mathematician.
British tea drinking intensifies. Well, I don't know any of those ruddy blighters myself. What ho, toodle pip and so forth. Don't even know exactly why you would feel the need to bring that up, apart from discrediting the little limey bastard.
An astronomer discusses the chances of this happening when saying that the Big Bang happening and evolution occurring in perfect order.
Oh, God, he's going to make the it's unlikely, therefore God for some reason argument. Dude, why? Just don't. It's been debunked, obviously. I mean, you are saying it. And the thing is, because something is unlikely, it literally means that it is possible. And if it's possible, guess what? No God required.
And the world we know is the same chances of a tornado going through Kansas and creating a Boeing 747.
Ew, stop it. I literally just did a video of someone doing a bunch of debunked shit. But the thing is, that was a lad. I don't actually blame him for not realizing that this shit is garbage. You are a grown-up. You should know better, for God's non-existence sake.
Or even the simplest life form contains information equivalent to 1,000 encyclopedias.
Define information, because the information in any given creature is basically gibberish unless applied to that specific biology. And with so much more space, you would think that a God character would have stuck some meta tags in there. Original character made by XX God 69XX TM Don't Steal K Thanks Bye lol.
Atheists believe this is a non-natural force created this.
No, atheists believe, well, don't believe, in the claims of a god. But what do words even mean anyway, eh? And non-natural force? What? I mean, even if you actually still mean the interchangeable in your mind naturalists, no, they don't believe in things that are non-natural because they're fucking naturalists. And if that was just a screw-up, why did you leave it in?
If atheism is true, then we simply originated by chance.
Now, if atheism is true, God doesn't exist. There are flipping tons of explanations to the origins of things that have nothing to do with naturalism or theism. The universe could be a simulation that was booted last Friday with all the information that made it seem as if it had been around for millions of years. And the machine running that sim is just in another completely naturalist universe, but they know they come from a giant 3D printer named Kevin that has literally always existed, and that's a fact that has been proven, and Kevin is categorically just a machine made out of materials that last forever because the same universe isn't subject to entropy. No God actually required. Not saying that this is likely, just demonstrating that you keep saying things that don't make any bloody sense.
Our world and universe work in perfect sync, and our bodies are wonderfully designed in perfect order.
Yeah, nope, I'm done. Anyone who thinks that bodies work in perfect order is clearly an absolute cretin. I mean, I didn't want to go there, but for goodness sake, dude, you're bald and you wear glasses. Like, two obviously not perfect parts of you already. Seriously, get a clue, mate.
Wait, before you go, I have something super important to tell you. It's life or death. It will change everything forever. Nope, wait, it's gone. Oh well, probably wasn't important. But while I have you, don't forget to comment, subscribe and notify. And if you want more of my smexy voice, check out Mrs. Six's channel Spoonstaff Stories, where I narrate and voice all the videos, and she does the work. And if you want to support the channel, check out the merch store for cool t-shirts, or check out Patreon, memberships and PayPal to support directly. Finally, follow me on the medias of social to get completely pointless guff and to keep up on the latest releases. Oh, I just remembered what I was going to tell you. Whatever you do, don't touch the